bored I am. What shall I read, Bettina, while you are doing my hair? Hand me those verses that silly Marquis addressed to me. No. Who call my notary? Monsieur Anselm, oh my goodness. But what can this mean? What is the colour of your hair?
A blonde brown, madame.
Surely this is some joke. Yesterday it was as black as a crow.
Madame the Countess is mistaken.
I can assure you, Mr. Notary, it was as black as a crow. Why should I try to deceive you? Bettina, haven't you almost finished?
Almost, madame.
Madame the Countess has nothing else to say to me?
Oh, I ask your pardon, please. Now, take this bundle of papers which arrived here yesterday by post. They're about that lawsuit of the Count's for the lands. I spent half the night going over these papers. And you know what I discovered? That I have lost 50,000 francs, if you please.
Pardon, madam, but on the contrary, you've won.
Oh, Monsieur Anselm. So much the better. Now then, did I have anything else to say to you? No matter.
Oh, can she have seen how I feel?
Yes, there is one matter which I must speak of.
Oh, madame. Oh, I tremble for fear. My love may be displeasing to her.
I am going to make my will.
You will, madame?
Yes. I shall die of weariness tomorrow, or the day after at the latest. I shall be bored to death.
Weary? Bored? Madame, in this magnificent chateau. Beautiful, rich, and a widow.
Bettina, explain to Monsieur Anselm why I am bored.
Madame is bored, monsieur, because she is beautiful, rich, and a widow. These are three very sufficient reasons. She is bored because there is no wish that cannot be gratified, no whim that her immense fortune does not permit her to carry out, no man whom her beauty does not make a lover, and no lover that her liberty does not permit her to marry.
All that is only too true. What is that noise, Bettina? A troop of cavalry?
Madame, there are two strange gentlemen on horseback, one with feathers in his hat.
Is he young, the one with feathers?
Young and fine-looking, but his valet has the look of a goose dressed in livery. They're entering the court.
Oh. Oh, yes. He is handsome. Oh, how unfortunate. It would be fun to turn his head, but then, of course, he'd want to marry me. And what excuse could I give him for saying no? Of course, I am a widow. He would take me for a coquette. He wouldn't know how bored I am.
That's a case when it would be most convenient to have a husband.
Bettina, I can't refuse him hospitality if he asks it. Yes, that's it. Monsieur Anselm, you are my husband.
Good heavens! What, madame?
Yes, for an hour or two, for as long as this stranger is in my chateau. Now listen, and you too, Bettina, give word to all the servants. Monsieur Anselm, you are General Castlefort, my husband, whom false news reported dead in Bulgaria. Now then, this young stranger, whatever happens, can ask me nothing I shall not be in a position to refuse him. Remember, Anselm, to speak as I speak.
Oh, yes, madame. Should I, in the course of conversation, call you my angel before this young man?
No. Oh, here, put on this sword.
Is this all only a game to make me understand that she knows of my love? Oh, why shouldn't I be a husband to her? I'm the only well-dressed man in the neighborhood.
Give me your hand.
Whose is this chateau, my girl?
The Countess Corisanda's, sir.
Is she young, this countess?
Young as one of the Graces and as beautiful as all three.
Take this purse for your mythology.
Thanks, Your Highness.
I must see a little closer here. Closer. Ooh, good heavens, my child. What is that on your cheek there? Be easy. There's nothing there now.
You have disgusting bad manners, Mazzetto. My dear, will you announce the Chevalier de Rosario to your mistress?
Yes, Your Excellency. She begs that you await her here.
Explain me one thing, Mazzetto. You seem remarkably successful with women.
Fairly. That's a fact.
And yet you have the face of a fool.
Nothing is more certain. I have.
Notwithstanding, you please women. You receive their favours.
Well, I should receive them if my master would only give me time enough. When you called me yesterday, if you'd just given me 10 minutes more, my happiness would have been certain.
You have a crazy idea of always wanting 10 minutes more. Your 10 minutes more is going to be a little tiresome. But how is it with a face like that you can get any woman's favour? I can't understand it.
Well, this face of mine gives me positive advantages. Women say, oh, he's only a poor fool, that Mazzetto. And that gives me positively great advantages.
That may be. Everything has its good side, except marriage.
Oh, that thought torments you, sir. It's become something of a refrain in your talk.
Why are women such fools as to wish to bury their lovers in the guise of a husband? Disagreeable scientists will cut a beautiful flower in the sun to make it an old, dried up thing in a herbarium. Women are the same way.
Your Excellency is not a marrying man, that's all.
No. And when I make love to a pretty woman, which of course I can't help doing, it's most annoying to have her make an unpleasant scene when she discovers I'm not the marrying sort.
Well, you have only to let them think from the first that you're already married.
Married? No, that gives a fellow an awkward air. But there's one thing I might do. I'll say I'm a Knight of Malta. Everyone knows that the rule of this order forbids marriage. That's a great idea.
And I'll give myself off as a lay brother of the same order. We'll both be safe then.
Be silent. She's coming.
My lady, gentlemen.
Who's this melancholy fellow with her? Madame, finding myself this morning in your road here with my valet.
Ah, 'tis a piece of good fortune in this lonely region
to find a hostess so charming.
Oh, the pleasure, I assure you, is mutual. But without more compliment, pray be seated. Remember, Anselm, to back up all that I say.
She's very beautiful. Mazzetto, remember to enlarge on what I say.
His lackey certainly is a fool.
I wonder who that silent duffer can be. Madame, permit me to introduce myself as the Chevalier de Rosario, Knight of Malta.
Of the Holy Order of Malta.
Chevalier, let me present General Castlefort, my husband, recently returned from his last campaign in Bulgaria.
Bulgaria?
General, what an ass he is. But since she's married, the Order of Malta was unnecessary. In fact, embarrassing. She's forgotten it already.
Tell me, Chevalier, what exactly is your Order of Malta? I confess my ignorance of it.
Oh, Countess, it's an order of knighthood, like all the orders.
Except, Madame, that it forbids marriage.
The idiot. When she's married.
Well, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have bothered with this stupid notary. Oh, well, too late now.
My servant also, Madame, belongs to the same order and is bound by the same vows.
Yes, for my sins.
He's rather funny after all, this fellow.
Tell me, Chevalier, did you choose your profession?
Frankly, no, Madame. My father chose it for me in my boyhood because I was the youngest in my house.
As I of mine.
Pardon, Countess. Would you mind sending this valet of mine to the servants' quarters?
Bettina, take this young man and let him have some breakfast. Unless, of course, your vows forbid food.
Oh, no, Madame.
1,000 thanks, Countess. When the boy sees me in peril of temptation, he becomes intolerable. Count, you appear troubled. Please don't let me detain you.
You must pardon the Count, Chevalier. The great suffering he endured in Bulgaria has rendered him very taciturn.
Very taciturn.
He was wounded and taken prisoner in a skirmish. And like everybody else, I, for a year, believed him to be dead.
Dead?
Heaven was good enough to restore him to me one evening in the garb of a pilgrim.
Oh, of a pilgrim.
Good Lord, it's an echo dressed like a man. General, it is very sad. Madame, will you permit me to express the great admiration I have for your park? Surely one of the most beautiful I have ever seen. It has the coquetry of a lovely woman, always inviting yet always concealing and evading. I should like to explore this park, Madame.
But you would get lost, Chevalier, unless I was there to guide you. And if I guide you, I would destroy the solitude.
Countess, do angels destroy paradise? Count, I am truly sorry for your indisposition.
I take you at your word. Here, give me your arm. My dear Count, this walk would tire you.
But my loveliest one.
Silence, my dear. No unnecessary gallantry. The Chevalier will excuse you, I say.
Certainly, General.
Let us go out, Chevalier, by way of the library.
Oh, and their stalking horse, that's plain. I'm playing the fool to them. This stranger, with his pretentious talk, must think I'm an arse. But, by heaven, I won't lose them from my sight. I'll make use of this advantage she's given me. It's not delicate, but love knows no law. Where the deuce did I hear that? No matter. After them.
Oh, lovely Bettina. I admired you from the first glimpse I had of you.
Shame I can't return the compliment.
Like mistress, like maid proves true. Only, if anything, I like your style a bit better than the Countess's.
Shame you don't share the Chevalier's good looks. Oh, what's the matter with your arm?
It's nervous.
And you, a brother of the Holy Order too.
But then you understand that my vows were not so strict as the Chevalier's. Far from it.
Evidently.
Oh, Bettina. Bettina.
You've eluded him, Countess.
Oh, the General is experienced in pursuit.
Madame, do you know you are maddeningly beautiful?
Pray, Chevalier, admire my park, will you please? But let my face be.
Madame, in this world we admire what we must, whether we ought or not.
But surely it is not permitted of a Knight of Malta.
Oh, beautiful Countess. I see you have a little misunderstood about the matter of the vows.
Anselm, at the window! The impertinent meddler!
The Count, confound him! Countess, if you will again enter the library, we may enjoy this view now, more at leisure.
Certainly, Chevalier. This way.
Where did they go? They have no shame. I am eaten up with jealousy. Corisanda! Oh, Corisanda! I know well I'll lose the Countess' favour forever. But love doesn't reason. Corisanda! Where are you? Oh, Corisanda! There you are, my dear one.
You are an insolent fool, Anselm. Go away.
Oh, no, my adored angel.
What? You deserve a good thrashing, you impudent fellow.
No, joy of my life, no.
I will call the Chevalier and let him deal with you. Chevalier, here, if you please.
Oh, Countess, you will involve yourself in great embarrassment.
Oh, Chevalier, all is well. The General here has just reminded me of a prior engagement. Pray excuse me.
What the Countess told me is the fact, General.
What, sir?
Not only that the world believed you dead, but that you yourself shared in this tragic opinion.
Maybe so.
You thought yourself dead, General. Very strange indeed. But shall I tell you, you don't seem to have recovered from that idea.
Probably not.
In that case, wouldn't it be just as well to bury you by way of precaution?
Underling!
What? Are you crazy? I've insulted you and you run away. Sir, you are ridiculous. General, you are a coward. I'll be. I never knew the like in all my life. And here, General. Madam, I have deceived you. I have made no eternal vow save that of loving you. The union which binds you is monstrous. I will say nothing of the General. Either he is an idiot, or his mind is so far unbalanced that he refuses to fight me. I will rescue you from this bondage. I will go to Rome, to the Pope. I will do anything that is necessary, but I will recover liberty for you. Then do with me as you will, your husband or your slave, Rosario. Mazzetto? Take this to the Countess. Oh, I am saved in this world and the next if this woman will marry me. Thanks be to heaven for this second youth which runs through my veins. Oh, primitive faith, lost and sacred adoration. I feel you revive my soul and flood my heart.
Oh, sir, I met the Countess's servant who was bringing this note from her mistress, so I gave her yours, but oh, that girl would make a musket fall in love. Oh, sorry.
Oh. I have deceived you, Chevalier. The Count, my husband, is dead. I am free, but you are not. I will never see you again under any pretext. Adieu. Divine pity. She is free and she loves me. Ah. Oh, beloved vision. Tears, tears in your eyes. Oh, let me stop them forever.
No, no, Chevalier. Let them flow, for they are sweet. Come here, my friend. Sit by me. Take my hand. Talk to me of love, since I love you. Oh, my own, my own.
Oh, dear heart, how my mother will love you. The news that at last I love truly, blessedly, will make her happy. Oh, my darling, my life has not been all it should have been. Let me confess to you.
Oh, no, no, it would only be to waste words. Let the past be. The present is enough.
How I love you to the end of the world.
Some little ceremony is necessary for that, Chevalier. I have a mother too, you know. and her presence here now would be advisable. Yes, Chevalier, sit over there and write to your mother, and I will write here to mine.
It's far away from you here.
Well, in that case, make haste.
My dear mother.
Beloved Mamma.
Yes, yes, I love her, certainly. Very probably. I've spoken very feelingly towards her.
We shall be married. He wasn't a Knight of Malta after all. That probably excited me.
Assuredly, she's a beauty. Her mind has some depth, too.
A good-looking man. His foot is rather big, but a well-looking man.
My dear mother. Who the hell can that pretended general be? She has a rather thin arm, like that of an actress I once knew.
Beloved Mamma. You are not writing, Chevalier.
I ask your pardon, but when one wishes to be brief, one seeks the right words, and that takes time. That shadow on her upper lip, to an indifferent person, would look like a moustache. Her arm is certainly thin.
Somehow, I don't feel very sure of him. He's had experiences. Do I really know anything about him?
She has seen life, this widow, for she is a widow.
Chevalier, you are not writing.
It seems to me you're playing the same game, Countess. Your paper is blank too.
Do you know, Monsieur de Rosario, that your hesitation could be given a very ill interpretation?
How about yours, madame?
Chevalier, you have an enormous foot.
It is a reproach, Countess, which your arm will never merit.
Your hat, sir, is on the divan.
If the dream has been half as agreeable to you, madame, as to me, you will pardon me the awakening, as I pardon it to you. Mazzetto! Blood and death! Mazzetto!
My lord, in heaven's name, in the name of all that is sacred, 10 minutes more.
Will you come or not?
Not, my cursed luck. You are harder than rock, sir.
Where's your hat? We're off.
Bettina! Hand me my novel, Bettina. Oh, how bored I am.